Hello, I am Aviva Lee, reporting live in Jerusalem from room 552 for Israel 24/6 TV. And today is the 16th of March, 2008. Welcome to this Sunday edition of Fact Not Commentary. However, I must admit from the beginning that there is a bit of commentary outlined here in this edition for the next few moments. How else could a credible journalist respond to the paper tiger being foiled upon the listening world and dangled in front of us by the attorney for the prostitute Kristen? The facts are still a bit sketchy. It has been divulged, however, from documents filed in federal court that Kristen accepted payment for sexual favors she performed for and with former Governor Eliot Spitzer, for one. Her sordid history as a young girl leaving her home in New Jersey and going to New York City to pursue a singing career was quote unquote leaked by some unknown individual, and since then the value of her lyrical work has skyrocketed. Surely in the passing fame she will take a bit of solace, particularly if she accepts the Hustler's $1 million plus remuneration to pose nude for that magazine. What has this world come to in this day and age? What thinking adult can decide that, albeit young, a 20-year-old living in a posh apartment, accepting fees for prostitution in excess of $4,000 a pop, is a socially naive, vulnerable creature? Now, if Ms. Dupre disappeared, God forbid, as sometimes happens with women who become sexually involved, whether for hire or not, with wealthy, powerful politicians, then we would conclude that she had become a victim of foul play. The prostitute in question, though, has one of the best attorneys money can hire. Perhaps this was part and parcel of her original deal with the owners of the Emperor's VIP Club. Who knows? Perhaps Mr. Buchwald jumped into the fray because he saw the opportunity to be in the limelight, rubbing elbows with a beautiful young girl. Who knows? One thing is for sure. If a woman permits herself to be promoted by the rich and powerful as a prostitute for exclusive, rich and powerful clientele, then she is not in the same category as those prostitutes who become prey to the street pimps exploiting women of all ages by getting them addicted to drugs so that they will be compelled to stay in the employ of said predatory pimp. Do I feel sorry for this call girl pretending to be indisposed while the media hype is built to the setting of frenzy, before she makes a calm appearance and says, "Yes, I did accept more than $4,000 per client per episode for payment of sexual favors"? No, I do not feel the slightest bit of remorse or sympathy toward this calculating, smart, beautiful, very beautiful, very, very, very beautiful and clever, perfect 10 of a female prostitute. Make money, Kristen. Make a lot of money from it all. More power to you. But for goodness sake, do not pretend to be innocent or exploited. That is just rubbish. The innocent and the exploited in this saga are Mrs. Spitzer and her 3 daughters. By the way, who is going to investigate this prostitute and all of the other prostitutes employed by the Emperor's VIP Club for tax evasion after they finish flaying former Governor Spitzer? And that concludes this edition of Fact Not Commentary. I am Aviva Lee, reporting live in Jerusalem, from room 552 for Israel 24/6 TV. Thank you and shalom. May the Almighty help this present inhabited world.